What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JY, and we got a deck profile for you. We're here with Ronnie, and he got 8th place at Preston Regional yesterday. And he's playing a very interesting deck. He's playing Dogmatika Mitsurugi, very spicy. Why did you play this deck?
I played this deck because I thought I really like pure Mitsu. It's a really grindy and interactive deck. But I had problems with the consistency, and just adding in the nadir package just fixes so many problems with the deck, and it's so much better going second into especially Draco Tail than pure, in my opinion.
Okay, cool. Show us the spice. Show us what you played.
Okay, so we'll start off with the same part. We've got...
Can you turn the cards around, please? Sorry.
Oh, cards around, yeah, of course.
No worries.
3 Habakiri,
Yep.
2 Mirakuma and a Futsu, normal package there.
Okay.
And we've got the rest of the starters. We've got 3 pre-prep.
Yep.
And 3 Aramasa, and then we play the 1 Saji, 1 Kusanagi, 1 Serpent.
Yep.
This is just really nice. You go through it actually quite a lot. So, and then 3 prayers, 3 ritual, obviously, and the 2 one-offs in main. We have Magatama and Mirror.
Okay.
And then for the spice, we have 3 Nadir Servant, 1 Maximus. So this is basically a starter and a board breaker in one, which I don't think there's really another card that can do the same thing.
Yeah.
It does lock you out of the extra deck, so your end board is a bit weaker if you start with it, but it's so worth it to just send stuff going second. The main interaction that I like with this card is if you're against Draco Tail, you go Nadir Servant and they have to flame negate if they can't Ashe or something, because otherwise you can just send Valon or Entis and pop the flame. So you actually get ritual from hand to resolve and get into all of your engine.
Against Yummy, can you still send Under Herald with it? Send some extra deck?
You can. You don't. It doesn't send for cost, but you forced out their Herald if they. So you can do the same thing. You can send and then send Entis to pop Herald or Aggregator to negate. And you've got Prosby called by talents, pretty standard. And then for non-engine, we played 3 Fualos. It's just great into everything. Going first, a lot of the time you just normal summon it to make a rank 4. And 3 Imperm, 3 Impulse. This does conflict with the Nadir package, but you can just hold Impulse if you draw it with Nadir a lot of the time, because what you actually want to Impulse is a Faimina on your turn or the Yummy Synchro tag outs. So it doesn't actually conflict as badly as you'd think. And then 1 Nib to search off Gallant going first.
Cool.
And then in the extra deck, the 3 Link 2s that you actually make, pretty much all of them you go into most games. And then Gallant going first, search Nib, and do Gares for if you draw Nib, or Nib is bad in the matchup because side out against Draco Tail, obviously.
Do you make the Gares that much?
Only against Draco Tail, post side really, and if you draw Nib, that's about it. Exiton, this I'm played just to force boards going second, because put any 2 level 4s on board, people really scared if you can board wipe them if you're not high on advantage at that point.
You ever considered running the Fiendsmith package?
I honestly, you make this so infrequently, like it never actually hits the board, they just force pop it and you play it to call their bluff. Baguska, I have never made this. I would definitely play something better over this. Tornado Dragon, this rarely comes up. The idea is 2 4s pop flame if you can't board wipe with Exiton because you have more cards, but you don't really need it. Zeus, this goes on Exiton pretty much if it ever resolves. And
did you ever make Zeus?
Never made Zeus. It's come up in testing, but not in the regional. And then the Nadir cards, we've got Aggregator, Valon, Garura, Entis, Herald.
Wow.
Going first, you send these 2 off of Maximus to chain block the search of the starter, and then just any of them going second. What I would do is I cut the Baguska and play Ferrigit. So going first, you get an extra send for Nadir sends Ferrigit. You can also unbrick Mirror if you draw in pre-prep and Mirror alongside, which is really nice.
Okay, yeah.
It just helps out a lot. And there's also the Lunalight Fusion that you can play to reduce the attack of the Liga Dancer, which gives you a way to out it. Because obviously for this you cut the Gorgon, and that's where the Gorgon really matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of these cards
it's very
came
cool.
up
Since you have the, I'm interested to see the side deck because you have
Yeah,
these
yeah.
targets.
And the side deck, we have one Wowsu.
Did this come up for you that much?
It did come up, but it's not. It doesn't come up as much as you think, because a lot of the lines where you make Wowsu, you don't actually want to reptile lock yourself.
Yeah.
But it can be really nice. You need it for the Lunalight matchup anyway, so it's just. But it does go in most of the time, going second anyway.
Yeah.
You've got 3 Droll. This is mainly for the mirror, but also goes in against Lunalight, random rogue decks that you just need to stop combo. Lancia, this again was Lunalight prep because I'm just not prepped for it in the main deck. It also, like, for Malice, and obviously I didn't actually face any Malice or Lunalight in this one, so. And we've got, obviously going first, we've got Great Purification, we've got Thrust Package for going first.
Yep.
This is for Yummy, but the Yummy matchup is so free you don't actually need it that much.
Yeah.
Dim Barrier comes up so much more. And then the going second thrust targets, Feather Duster and Slayer.
Oh yes,
Slayer,
I was curious if you were playing this. Yeah.
A lot of the time you're putting these in and keeping Nadir in, just because you want all of the sense, but there's some matchups where you just replace the Nadir package with the thrusts and the Slayers.
Yeah.
So instead of going Nadir, you just thrust for pre-prep, if you see that, or Slayer in second.
Nice.
Just because, like in the Crystron K9 matchup or something, where you actually need to resolve the Slayer and the Nadir will get negated. But yeah, that's the side.
Yeah. When I saw the extra deck, I was wondering if you were siding Slayer, so it's very cool to see you playing Slayer. And
it's just so good to be able to use your extra deck as actual breakers, because you actually never get the chance to make anything good going second outside of Dynamondo or SP sometimes.
Yeah, no, very cool, very cool. And I was wondering, because you have the Garura, did you ever like consider Super Poly, any of the fusions, anything like that?
I didn't really consider it. I sort of thought it goes very neg and doesn't actually remove things you care about. Like Dracatail, Super Poly is great, but you don't actually care about removing the bodies. You care about the flame, and it doesn't contest that.
Yeah.
In other matchups, I just thought that doing it this way was more consistent across the board, because some of the decks can play around Super Poly a bit better.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, thank you for the deck profile. And also, this was the first regional under the new ban list, right? With the new format. Yeah. So, how do you feel about the new format? How do you feel about Mitsu going into this current meta?
I really like the new format. I think Mitsu's really well positioned into it. You've got a good Yumi matchup. You can build for the Dracatail matchup. That's what I was doing with this build. And you're in just a really strong position, because you've got a good interactive engine that's not really easily kneecapped by anything. You can just grind into whatever your opponent throws at you.
Cool, thank you. And lastly, any shout-outs?
Shout-outs. Shout out to Wackhouse for lending me some of the extra deck. And shout out to Wahab for giving me a lift.
Cool, all right, thanks.
Cheers.
Like and subscribe, guys. Take care.